Derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derp.
Octopus Prime with the Cooter Report on the Skeptic Fence Show.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna bag me some horn kickers tonight.
Let's see who we got this week.
A sixth reason that America will not long endure, because we are on a drive for the last 40 years to purge Christianity from the public square, to get God out of schools, to get him out of public life. This will prove suicidal for America. In God we trust is not just a phrase, it better be a fact. Because when we quit trusting in him, the foundations are gone. And if the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do?
It amazes me that in a country, a supposedly secular country in which people have freedom of speech and freedom of religion, this asshole can sit there and say, oh, now they won't let me shove God into the politics and shove my religion on everybody and force my God in the schools and everything. So then, things aren't so great. Well, dude, freedom, religious freedom includes other people's freedom to not have your shit imposed on them. And so what if you think that erodes the foundation of the country? Go fuck yourself. I think you erode the foundation of the country. So what? What? I think if it really, we let you have your way, this country would be done in a decade or two, if that. Dipshit.
Christopher Dawson wrote, and I quote, "The last consequence of a dying Christianity is a dying people." I'm going to say that a little plainer. When a nation embraces abortion, the death rate is greater than the birth rate, and so the nation is dying. Because you're burying more people than are being born. And when you push Christianity out, that's what happens. And you people who are running around calling yourselves Christians, supporting abortion, you're not. Abortion is murder in the first degree.
And here we have him, basically deciding who's Christian and who isn't. And if you support abortion, you're not a Christian. You're not a Christian. Except for the Bible doesn't say anything against abortion. In fact, it uses abortion as a way to tell if your wife has been cheating on you and she gets pregnant when she's pregnant. It's really awkward. She has to drink a poison, and if it doesn't kill her or the kid or whatever, then it's yours, I guess. The biblical weird goat herder shit. The shit you would expect to hear from goat herders from thousands of years ago.
Our greatest problem in this nation is counterfeit Christianity. Let me define counterfeit. Counterfeit is something that looks real, but it's a fraud. America is saturated with counterfeit Christianity. A man said to me the other day, I know a Christian who lies. I said, no, you don't. You know a liar who says he's a Christian. Hello, pastors of America. Slide up to the edge of your couch and turn up the volume. Those of you who got on national television and endorsed homosexual lifestyle because the president did so, you are a counterfeit Christian. You are a moral coward. You are a hireling shepherd. Shame on you.
I don't know how this asshole got such a large audience to listen to him spout this bullshit, and obviously they don't think they're part of the counterfeit Christians that he is obviously calling out, but doesn't think he's not a counterfeit Christian, right? He's a real Christian, whatever the fuck that means. But let's hear what he has to say just a short while later.
America has a dependent state. Listen to this. America has a dependent state the size of Spain, living on our welfare. Think about that. We have a division in our country that cannot long endure. Those who pay double through taxes and those who get a free ride. This is not justice, And this is not the American way, and this is not how we became great. We became great by every American getting off his duff, getting himself a job, and making his life a thing of beauty based on his own efforts. To those of you who are sick, to those of you who are elderly, to those of you who are disabled, we gladly support you. To the healthy, who can't work but won't work, get your nasty self off the couch and go get a job. America has rewarded laziness, and we've called it welfare. The Bible says, the man that does not work should not eat. I know the liberals hate that verse, but read it and weep. It's God's position. It's God's position.
Said the preacher sitting on his fat ass that pays no taxes. For being such a hypocritical douchebag, John Hagee wins the Cooter Award for being the dumbest horn kicker I could find this week. Until next time.
Derp